We'll go down Facebook, Instagram, social media, audio above. It's your boy D with some new content. Let's jump into it. Things that we're going to be talking about today is the SC Live 4, which is made by Denon DJ, and then we're going to be talking about the M4 MacBook Air. These two things can work together simultaneously, no issues with Serato and Virtual DJ. However, there is a downside to that, which we'll talk about in a little while. As far as this as a standalone unit, it is a great unit, no complaints, but one complaint, the streaming services. We'll talk about that here in a minute. One of the other downsides to this DJ table that I don't like, it takes a little while for it to load. It is ran by Engine DJ software. Now, when you use the laptop doesn't run Engine DJ. It runs Serato, Virtual DJ, Rekordbox, and some other shit. As far as this standalone unit goes, if you want to use it as a controller, you can use it with Serato. You can use it with Virtual DJ. There's a couple of downfalls to that, and I'm gonna explain that here in a minute. Now it's loaded up. Let's go to source, and we'll go to Apple Music real quick, and we'll see how long it's gonna take. It didn't take that long to sign into the Apple Music. Now we'll do some search of an artist real quick. We'll do some Lil Wayne, for example. Put it on track 1. See, it says fetching. Now I'm gonna show y'all a trick. Since we did that, press that. See, that loaded quick to track B. We're at track 2. Now we'll go ahead and switch the decks over. Alright. Now we're on deck 3. Deck 4. Y'all can see there's nothing in there. And I'm going to show y'all something real quick. We'll go ahead and do 6 foot, 7 foot. You can double tap for instant loads on both. But anyhow, we're going to do on both. And see, that time it didn't take that long, which is pretty strange. So anyhow, y'all see how that worked. With that being said, now, you know, the gear is wonderful. The gear is great. You know, no complaints. These are very, very responsive. And this was a brand new one that I had bought because I had bought a used one, and this deck would not scratch for some odd reason, no matter if it was on 4 or 2. I have another issue with the Denon DJ SC Live build. This is hard plastic. Now, if you can see, there's a little, I haven't had this DJ table not even a month yet, but you can see there's plastic already wore right here. And then you can see it's wore right there. I've gotten real used to using the 7-inch screen that they provided. The only thing I don't like, it's not like the Prime 4 to where you can adjust it. And the Prime 4, I think, is like a 10-inch screen. We'll go to sources real quick. I'm going to show you your standalone. So you got 1, which is Apple Music. 2 is Amazon Music. I have those 2. You have Beatport, BeatSource, SoundCloud, Tidal. So those are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 different streaming services that you can use. However, or sign up for. It's a lot of money to spend. That's one of the downsides that I don't like to this mixer. Even though you have these streaming services, you don't have to spend money to DJ. If you got music in an external hard drive, you got music on your computer, you could put it on a USB, and then you can plug the USB into the back over here where the USB is, and then go from there. That's what makes this a wonderful standalone mixer. But as you have everything on these 4 decks, which I was amazed to see, because usually it gives me trouble when I have 4 songs uploaded streaming wise. It shows signs it wants to crack, and if you're playing the music, both tracks, and then you try to blend them into each other, blah blah blah, vice versa, definitely see some issues going on. Let's see, I got those 2 tracks. I don't know if you've seen how it glitched out a little bit, but we got those playing. But everything's good at the moment. It looks like it, but we ain't playing nothing. But I'm really just tripping on the screen. So, anyhow, you can see it's actually working simultaneously right now. I'm not playing no music, though. I don't want no problem at the moment. I've had other issues off camera and or trying to do stuff, get stuff prepared, ready to do. And then this doesn't want to perform like it should. However, it's performing right now for whatever odd reason. Now, one of the things that I will say, when you're in standalone mode, hit source, it's switching. And it takes a little minute. Kind of like, you know, when it first uploads and stuff. Now, as it's doing that, go ahead and actually prepare it. As you can see, it's waiting on the computer now. It's in computer mode. Okay, I got it plugged into the computer. Sign into the computer. Virtual DJ. You see Virtual DJs on the screen. This is one of the downfalls to using this as a controller, because you got to realize purchasing this alone is expensive. This alone right here is over $1,000. This is a 4-figure mixer. Downfall to using this as a controller, a $1,400 controller, because this can do everything without having a laptop hooked up to it. But if you want to use a laptop and use software, you can. Since we have Virtual DJ hooked up to it, I have not yet purchased Virtual DJ. Now, you can purchase a subscription. Once again, that's more money per month. And or you can buy it out flat out, which is like $300. Serato, same thing. So therefore, those are the things that make this relatively more expensive. You know, if you want to use this with this or 2 programs and you want to use full capability of what they can do, you want to use your Denon SE Live DJ controller / standalone, or standalone / controller as a controller with the laptop, just know that the controller is going to cost you $1,400. The MacBook's going to be about $1,000. You want to add the programs on top of that. Virtual DJ's $300. It's about $330 probably with tax. So you're already $3,000 in the hole, damn near, if you want to go this route. Now you can go a different route and go get another standalone that's off the muscle, $3,000, professional ready to go, blah blah blah. And just know that's about $3,100, and that's like that. It's a Pioneer DJ. It's a 4-channel standalone. Look it up. You'll see once you see the price tag of $3,100, you're gonna be like, whoa. But anyhow, that's not even including the music or the subscriptions. So for those, you're going to have to take that into consideration. You see what I'm saying? It do cost a lot of money to sit here and play with this music. Is it worth it? I mean, it all depends on the person. It all depends on you. You know, because at the end of the day, this is a whole car right here. Maybe a hoopty, but it's still a car. This is shy of $500 of $3,000. The main thing I will say, like I said, is the USB. If you have music on a USB, you put it on the back of here, you won't have no issues. Instant upload. Same thing with using a computer. You want to spend that extra money and you want to spend close to $3,000, but not quite $3,000, but you got about $2,800 you're willing to spend up front. You can go ahead and buy a MacBook for about $1,000. This is the MacBook M4 standard 16 gigabyte model, 256 gigabyte of RAM. I use it for my video editing and it does fine. And it does fine for the music. But I'm telling y'all right now, I mean, y'all can see the videos I do with this alone. It's just no computer at all. As far as Denon DJ goes, I'm quite impressed. I do recommend it. I may have criticized it, but I also do like it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I really do. And I hope y'all like and subscribe for more information about looking at content of music, DJ, equipment, whatever it may be that I decide to present.